Oh, I'm currently capturing the wrong screen. Oh, no, let's move this here. Yeah, wait. Oh, there we go.
高校に
Okay. Let's continue. Alright, I had come to this location, so let's continue. Here to do. East side quest. Shake up the campaigns at Valley Hardware. Oh. Okay, I should do my side quests. Crystal Dream. So let's go here. Hardware store. I need to give this guy a shake up to complete the quest. Actually, let's move my drink right here. That way it's out of my way. So I need to mess with the paints in all of the season's trendiest patented colors, such as the ultramarine red and plum burgundy and indigo blue. Wait, what? Okay. Jeez, find some secrets. Okay. So let's go back to the Ocean City. Ah. Okay, that's done. Oh. Okay, you check the messages pad next to the phone. There's a note for you. Call Don T with the phone number. Call Ma back. Upon auditorial processes the alert bell from this telephone device, I have answered it. Come on, Don, dial it back a notch. As it was you who have dialed my number. I do not entirely understand this request. All right, well then, what do you need? Our observationalists have reported that you have or will soon become operational within Porkham, the locus of education known as Seaside Institute of Technology. Is this another shakedown? I'm not going to pull the screws on an entire university for you. That will not be necessary. We're not in a competitive relationship with the academic institute. No kidding. Okay, is there a way to change the Alright, I need to find a bunch of manholes. That's my objective. But I want to mess with the hobos. Okay. Oh, nice. Hey, Corn, you got a lot. You get around a lot, right? In what exact sense exactly? You go a lot of places. Oh yes. Do you think you might be able to you might be in the vicinity of the Seaside Institute of Technology anytime soon? I have a small delivery for someone to make. Okay. Sure, I can do that. I received a word that a hobo out there has come into possession of a number of old dorm room beds, and we could certainly make use of them. Could you locate the man for me and give him this invitation to Royal Summit? Sure, I'll keep an eye out. Okay, well. need to find a map. I need to find a freaking should I pass them? Can I find a... I need a manhole. I was told I could find them all over the place. Okay, nope, doesn't seem like there's one here. Okay, nope, nothing there. Shop, let's go here. Okay. Nope, got nothing there. Okay, nope, there's nothing here. Okay, let's see. Well, let's see if I can find the well, this isn't a manhole. Okay, nope. I'm not surprised by that. Okay. What? Oh. Ah, I never realized that. Okay. Can I find something at the boardwalk? Can I find something? Oh wait, actually, no, I wouldn't. Why would I find one there? That's... ignore them. Okay, Okay, let's see if I can do anything there. Because what I need is cigarettes from this place. Oh, okay, so let's do these side quests. Floyd at Fish and Chips wants you to find him some barbecue sauce. Find some at Truncheons in London. See what's for sale. Okay, no, those aren't what I want. Okay, so I need to figure out how to get in the sewers. I can't think of... Oh, right, I came down here to check on that. I need the old color voice. I will make... Okay. Now where? Okay. Let's continue with the big voice. Okay. So, you wouldn't trust this rickety old shelter to protect you from a single raindrop. I agree. It's a notice board. See what there is to notice. The poster from the local tourist bureau advertising something called Mudhenge. Apparently it's the biggest henge in the county. Unlocked. Mudhenge. Might be worth a look. You slog through the swamp. Your slog through the swamp is interrupted by an unfortunate familiar face. There you are, dearie. How nice to see you again. Although I would have wished for a more festive setting, but I'm afraid that can't wait for the winters. No. Jeez, not you again. Me again. Dark knew all at your silvers. You'd be doing me a service by leaving me alone. Now, don't be such a Grinch. I have presents for you. What's a Grinch? Wait, What do you say, presents? That's right, painful retribution and Yuletide curses. It was very clear. It was very clever of you hiding in the Institute all warm and cozy behind the Dean's wards where I couldn't get to you. But now that you're near the source of our power, it's time for me to deck your halls, if you get my meaning. I'm just looking for my uncle. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything about the Dean or your plans or those weird dreams or anything. She lays a finger aside her nose. Her eyes start to glow. Red and green. Swell. Ow. I don't have any. That hurt a lot. Okay, I may not be ready for this. We got her. She takes a small snowflake-shaped cookie cutter out of her pocket and presses it into your full head. It's painfully cold. You got a new perk. Oh. No, man. That actually is really bad. Step by. Welcome to Mudhenge. What is this place? Friend is Mudhenge. Mudhenge. What is that? It's one of the area's most popular henges. Folks travel from all over to see this mysterious mud. I've heard of Stonehenge. Is it like that? I don't see the comparison. You don't. Look, we could talk for hours about Stonehenge. Stonehenge is big. Stonehenge is strong. I've gone all over this. So, with respect, what I'm interested in talking about is Mudhenge, which is a formidable monument in its own right, and so much more than that. First draft of Stonehenge, as they sometimes say in magazine. Okay, yeah, something's wrong with the sizing of this. Why won't it go into full screen? Yeah. Another? I don't mean to upset you. Mudhenge can be difficult. Some folks have a habit of walking into Mudhenge and never coming out. That's why we don't promote the Mudhenge challenge anymore. That doesn't sound like a challenge. That sounds sort of like mortar. But it's that very real risk of going missing that makes Mudhenge sense. Have you seen Charles? Sorry, folks don't always leave a name. You don't have a guest book? Squeeze through. Oh. Oh, yeah. That actually is weird. Drowned Mary Crown is buried past the Hewed Tower. Oh, here. This is what I want. My hobo knowledge is not enough. Wow, I'm actually shocked by that. Okay, I'm currently... and I'll leave this place. Did I make a mistake? I know I'm going through the same one. Oh! Wait! I'm just gonna see if going through the same one gives me any more results, because they're dead. Okay, Okay, it doesn't seem like it. I must. Yeah, I can see why that's no longer a challenge. People would get lost here and never found. Okay, please let me know if I can make it back over here. Dang it, I saw something. I did see something here. Let's go through here, through here, through here. Through here. And then I think I went through here. And then came over this way? Okay. I'm really long. Okay. Oh. Display. Oh, that's why I want that. Okay. Oh. Okay, continue. Okay, well, at least I think the only thing I can do is... Oh, no, there's the hobo code. Yeah, I think my best option would be to go back here. That would be my best chance, I bet. Suddenly, a tuft of swamp shrubbery parts, and a man with the head of an alligator pops out, glaring at you. Whoop! Hello, you must be one of the gator men Jessica was talking about. Human? How? Human. Both my parents smell wrong, not human stink. Check your pits. Dark stink, shadow stink. How you know about this shadow stuff? Shadow good stink, like stink. Wow, that's a real roller coaster of a conversation. I follow, kill enemies, eat enemies. Name Alphonse. Can I call you Al? No. Can you stop trying to yell? Fine. Continue with my new gator friend. Oh boy. Missing Tom Chapman, inquire at Lagermouth Bass and Sons and Charles Wallace. Okay. Okay. So let's see. You already noticed everything that was worth noticing. Okay. Let's go to Largemouth Bass and Sons. Gar, what? Uh-oh. You wander over to see what's up. Alphonse has discovered two burly men dressed in leather furs, burying the body of a dead gator man. Well, considering the swampy ground, they are less burying it and more just covering it up. Now I know what this looks like. It looks like you killed a gator man, and I don't think my friend here is happy about that. Killed gator man? God, who cares? Gator man loser. This worse. Look more. Look more. You take a closer look at the body of the gator man before it disappears in the mud. He's dressed in some sort of uniform with an official-looking cap, epaulets, and a big canvas bag. You mean kill mailman? Crime biggest destroyed. The two men step away from the mailman's remains into a clearing where they set up a camp in a small trading post. One of them eyes Alphonse murderously, while the other seems strangely serene. Okay. Largemouth Bass and Sons. State your business. Do what you must, then, but for your own good, don't hang around. Largemouth Bass and Sons are cursed of late. Sales are down. Children go missing. The bosses have stopped speaking to one another. I'd quit, but God help me, I love the damn fish. What goes on at this place? We fish largemouth bass, and most of us are our sons. Why don't the bosses speak to each other? Between you and me and 3,600 largemouth bass, Mr. Chapman and Tracy have been on speaking terms since Mr. Chapman was snubbed at the Aquademity Award a few years back. They tolerate each other only because they both perform functions that's vital to this business, which is Mr. Tracy debones the fish and Mr. Chapman rebones them. Only then are the fish ready for sale at the market. Are you saying you take out the fish's bones and then put them back in? It's a tradition for generations. Chapman has deboned the bass and Tracy rebones them. The unique process is what gives the bass its distinctive tang. What do you think happened to the kids? If you ask me, that's what I just did. Hell, they ran off. This life isn't for everyone. And Tom and Kathy, they never had the makings of largemouth bass deboner or reboner. Rebone. Okay then. Huh. Puddle, please. What's the matter with you? She left. Who left you? Amphibious truck. Oh, so not a person. No, I'm more interested in amphibious truck. So what happened to your truck? Our truck is the company's truck. We use it to take the fish to market. A couple nights ago, I forgot to fill her up before bed, and that must have really ticked off because the next morning she was gone. Nope, no, nothing. Are you suggesting this trunk is sentient? It's funny. I wouldn't have thought so, but I can't see any other explanation of it running off on its own. Could it have anything to do with the missing kids? Tom, Kathy, you'd have to talk to Mr. Chapman or Mr. Tracy about it. Maybe they took the truck? I don't know. Seems like a stretch. When did the kids go missing? Same day as the truck, but I think that's probably a coincidence. What's this puddle here? It's gas I never gave her that night. It's here now in our special place, waiting for her to come home. Aww. Is it working? Obviously, you can see that it's not. How far? Missing truck. That's a shame. She'll be back. She has to come back. She'll run out of gas otherwise. And then where she'll be. Good luck with that truck. Okay. There's something fishy going on up here. Climb up. Back there's a mess. That's okay. I don't mind. Not messy. It's the mess. As in, we have our meals. Oh, I thought they only called it a mess in armed forces. And it's fishing not the armed forces. What do we do to hold the rods? The arms? Clever boy. A stranger is just a chum you haven't met. Take. Those are decorative, and the chum inside is the very first batch of chum ever made by largemouth bass and sons back in the summer of 1803. It reminds us of our humble beginnings. Oh, revolting. The cat avoids your touch. You get the sense that only true loyalty to the fisherman's cause will overcome his suspicions. Alas. Surely a fisherman yearns for glorious death at sea, not to wind up behind a desk. Talk to him. Hello there. I wonder, do you ever wish you had a glorious death at sea? Ho ho! Many sea creatures have tried to give me one, pal, but before they can get their teeth in me, I rebone them 6 ways to Suntag. He spits a wad of chewing tobacco out the door. Guy Chapman, Chief Reboning Officer. Guy Chapman, Chief Reboning Officer, Largemouth Bath and Sons. And are you here about Tom? I saw the posters about missing children. Find one and you find the other. My Tom has been lured into a lair of mixed gator by the Gilbub of a deboner's daughter. A good and true fisherman led astray by that delinquent sorceress who's never cared a Walt Whiteman for what? Ocean gators? As long as there's been a largemouth bass and sons, there have been Occam's gator to our great misfortune. I'd venture that there's no creature of the land nor sea quite so terrible. 12 feet tall. He is red as a furnace with smoke billowing from his nostrils. He and his rapacious appetites are the plague of our business. He'll eat everything we've got, largemouth bass and everything. Keep listening. I've have no idea where but Weddle knows let you into our quarters in the back. I know he keeps a diary there. I've never been able to make sense of something fundamentally. The way our generation speaks is the way your generation speaks is of nonsense, utter nonsense to me. The mad ramblings of youth, perhaps you'll understand. Now, I know the name. Some fool wrote it on a missing poster I had of her time. I've been. Is he a fish? No. Then I'm not the person to ask. I'm a fisherman friend. My. Okay, been seeing. Okay. This mess hall going. Hardtack. Huh. The sign claims that these are cups of homemade bone broth that you should take. What do you say, bone broth? Okay. It's possible that the largemouth bass fishermen could do their job while sleeping in a nice soft bed, but it's never been tried anywhere in this world. I see the leftmost locker belongs to Tim Chapman. Oh! That wasn't quite what you had intended to do, but luckily you did manage to reveal a secret cave hidden beneath the locker. Search Tom's hole. The secret of bass fishing. A second. Oh, I need to go here. Let's read up. Read. This diary belongs to Tom Chapman. If found, please return to largemouth bass essence. For controversial thoughts and secret plans, turn to page 19. For information of no consequence, turn to page 33. 19. And animal ideas. 3-toed squid. Chihuahua. Pig. 4-toed squid. Honey-hating bear. Rabbit. More teeth. Faster chimp. Grandfather cat. Balder eagle. Sleeping dogs that lies. A cat. Turn to page 33. It's dangerous, but the only way we won't be followed is if we take the truck through the Gatorman camp. We'll ask Peter where it is. Oh. I've read Tom. Yeah, it seems he was planning to take the trunk and drive through a nearby Gatorman camp to ensure he wasn't followed. How do you piece that together? Well, it was on a page that said contained information of no consequence, but in fact the information was very pertinent indeed. Then why would he say it was no consequence? I don't understand. Is this the irony that I hear is fast poisoning your generation? All you have in your mess is heart be singing. So I need to talk to Peter. What can you tell me about largest mouth Luke? I've seen him, you know. Yeah, he's not dead like they say. Okay, as if you say so. But what do I know? I'm just a cat right now. Yeah, he's not dead like they say. How long can a largemouth bass live? Normally only 20 years or so, but largest mouth Luke is a special fish. Maybe someday I'll see him again. The guard sighs, and you get the sense you shouldn't pry further. Is there a gator camp nearby? Boy, is there. And it's why, if you're curious, you'll see far more shotguns here than are common in a largemouth bass. I'll show you. Okay, we go. Empty to magnify the misfortune of my stolen daughter. Any chance you open the safe? Impossible. I never told her the combination was feet. Any idea who did this? I can't prove it yet, but it'd be damned. But I'll be damned if Occam's gator did not have his claws in this. When did this happen? I can do that. Bless you. Okay, so I'm going to look for his daughter as well. Is this the best? It is, and just so you know, the fish we serve here is deboned. And that's just the way we do it. I don't want to see you putting new bones in. You definitely won't see that. Going. Search it. Adam and... You got an annoying sign. Looking for something? What's back there? Crew's quarters off limits. You live here? It's where the fish live. I see it. Okay. Let's go here. A black shape looms into view. At first it's difficult to make out from the silhouette, but it seems to be a massive shadow brute. It doesn't immediately react to your presence. Perhaps it's facing way, although again it's hard to tell from its movements. It seems to be eating something. Then another shape, a flappy bat wing shape, unfurls itself from the brute's shoulder and screeches noisily at you. The brute starts to run. Fight. Ow. Chomp. Nice. Nice. Actually, maybe I'll check here first. You briefly lose track of where you are going because of all the big wet trees look the same. You stumble across a ramshack dwelling bearing the unmistakable aroma of illicit distillation. Find your track again. The plod splosh of Alphonse's reptilian toes draw all activity in the clinging turquoise. A hunter tanning a high stops and raises his blade. Oh, no, gators, get back. Get out here, gator on. Grod. Not boss, shut up. Oh. Actually, I have made a great mistake. I have made a very grave mistake. Let's just surrender and save myself the humiliation. And maybe I should go get my first companion back, because it seems like these ones aren't all that powerful. Okay, let's go back to the big moist. Oh, yeah, the big moist. I like. Now let's do Moo Shiner Shack. The legal distillation. This rotten stump is crawling with worms, and the worms are crawling within. What? Okay then. It's a ramshackle cabin, or maybe a ram cabin shack. This pot has been demoted from soup to chamber. Blah. Oh, I didn't mean to go that way. Whoever was here last must have left in a hurry. There's still a poker game in progress. Investigate. You gain 18 meat. Nice! Nom 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 nom. Nom nom nom. A rusty old firepower still. You're pretty sure these aren't meant to be operated indoors. Is that there's a spare car tire leaning against wall. Investigate. Huh. Is that literally all there was here? Well, I feel cheated. And let's go back here. Hopefully those guys still aren't mad at me. Nice. Okay. Throw. Look. Oh, I can only use it once per fight. Yep. If he comes with the knife, I'm in trouble. Okay, okay. At last, their hunt is over. The swamp claims the bodies. 13. You gain a valuable hunting knife. Deals 5 damage times your muscle in physical damage. Eventually. Yep. One of the men has map tattooed on his back. That's why, for instance, cops and cowboys need partners to read things tattooed on their back. Gatorman Village. Okay. Let's go in here. What's this? The egg is busted. Yeah, literally. It literally. A sack of genuine leather. Open it. It's empty. It's only made of genuine leather. It does not contain genuine leather. The ambiguity is clear now, and the person responsible for the original description has been sacked. Okay. Poor unfortunate mailman. Hunter's beans, verbally hill of them. Vertify it. Do you want to leave the clearing? Yes, please. Gatorman Village. Let's go here. You see a plume of smoke coming from behind a nearby clump of trees and brush. And as you draw nearer, the sound of ragged cackling and giggling can be heard. Oh, could it be a coven of real swamp witches? Sadly, no. But from what you do find is possibly even weirder, a gang of saggly-looking swamp hillbilly vampires tending a ratty old still. Oh, hi, you fellas cooking up a batch of corn? Nope, rats, you. Of course, now that you're here, a whole another recipe. I'm pretty sure you can't actually make booze out of blood. It would have fermented. Why not? Blood sugar is a real thing. Yes, but I'd have to be a diabetic. I don't sweat pancakes here. Look, maybe I can set you out with some more appropriate ingredients. A few quick magical calculations later, and you open a portal to the fruits and vegetables dimension and retrieve a bushel of custom bright red ears of corn. There you go. Blood corn. I made it by crossbreeding regular corn with blood oranges. Well, heck, I reckon that solves our problem. I said, thanks. Well, hey, I'm not going to be eaten. Somebody's old campsite, and it looks, trash. Investigate. You got Charles's wrench. Amidst the garbage strewn, you find a shiny Stone Age combination wrench with CW painted on the side. You got an item Charles wrench. That's strange. Obviously, this belongs to Charles, but he doesn't seem like the kind of guy who leaves one of his tools carelessly, nor the kind of guy who leaves trash around his campsite. You look around more carefully and discover weird tracks in the mud. Big, clawed bipedal tracks. Maybe Gatorman tracks? And there's a spot where some kind of scuffle clearly happened. Ah, geez, well, that tells it. Charles Wallace must have got kidnapped by the Gatorman. Maybe he dropped the wrench on purpose to attract your attention. Hopefully you can find him soon. What? These guys seem pretty focused on their meal, their after-meal hygiene, and their after-meal rest, respectively. Ooh. Okay. Leave my burb alone. Okay. That hurt. Oh, wait, that guy's still alive? My burb! No. Okay. You won. That'll teach those Gatormen to go about their regular daily business when you're around. 14 XP, 37 meat. Nasty pastry. This mushroom does not appear in any mycology text because mycology famously refuses to get their shoes wet. Excellent. Okay. Can I go in here? The Gatormen put away their rocks when they're done playing. Is this a ghost? Examine. While this is hardly the strangest thing you've seen over the last few days, it's definitely pretty weird. It looks like a ghostly man, most obviously his head, but can't just barely, but you can just barely make out the body if you squint. You reach out to touch him, but your hand passes through him. He doesn't respond to any attempt to get his attention, but instead he seems focused on something you can't see to the left of that disgustingly flat-colored meat hook. A few minutes later, after a few minutes, the novelty sort of wears off, so you get on about your business. Huh. Okay, well, that's odd. Nothing should grow in here. Like magpies and shiny objects, gators are compelled to hoard all of the grandfather's items. Grandfather share. Grandfather's disgusting bird bath. Search it. Grandfather's teas. Just sell them, I guess? It looks like grandfather's bags. You gain 22 meat. Nice. Maybe I should go here. Another of those Gator Man campsites, maybe the one who's kidnapped Charles came this way. You got Charles' other wrench. The campsite is similar to the previous one. A lot of Gator Man tracks and a lot of discarded trash. These Gator Men sure are slobs. You find it a 15/16th inch combination wrench labeled CW. Looks like you're on the right track. At least leave. Oh, okay. So maybe I want to finish up here first. I was just thinking there'd be a lot more here than I would have originally thought, but I guess maybe not. Whoops, it's not too late to turn rail and run. Turn the tails into dust. Physical, 9 physical. Okay. It's just because of the amount of damage that does. No! You attacked my burb. You must die. Okay, and let's do this. Okay, Gator Punch. This drink... They drink it, but that doesn't mean they like it. Increases damage of your melee weapon attack by 5 until another potion is used. Gator Punch. Okay. Oof. No, thank you. That seems like a really bad place to go. Let's actually just surrender. One off and 7 damage. Nice. Gator Man skin pants. Muscle plus physical armor. I am the terror that stalks the swamps. Please. The handle on the fridge is busted. This is going to be a headache come lunchtime. Tried to open. No dice and no door opening either. Whoever smashed the handle wanted to keep you out or something, or keep something in. A magical talking establishment may force open. Released from his refrigerator cage, a cold man squirms out into the mud, gasping for, "Oh my God, you're my savior! One more day trapped in there, and I will succumb completely to despair." Who are you? I'm Fabian, an illustrator of the natural sciences. Arid steps, glittering birds of ice, but lately my interests have taken me to these damp lands. I'm in my soggy period. How did you get in here? I was traveling the swamp to sketch the a native Cyprus, only to be caught in a net by those gator as command. At first, they allowed me to roam within the confines of the camp, but when I shouted for help at a passing truck, I was put into the refrigerator. What truck? Oh, it hurtled through the camp like a bass out of hell. It was a boy and a girl at the wheel. And I called, "Stop, I am prisoner, take me with me." Where's the truck headed? North of here, I'm sure of it. Ask about Charles. Have you come across Charles? No, I would remember meeting someone with such an unusual name. If you meet again, okay. Okay. Sleeping gator man, unless he's lying about sleeping. I've been awake. Nice. Nice. Okay. Gator. Oh. Open it. Oh, 194 meat. Nice. What's this? A dangling rusty meat hook is a tasteful accent for any style of decor. This must be the second chef. Luckily, they're all facing away. Ambush them. So much for me ambushing them. My burb. Leave my burb alone. Okay, let's do this. And then this. Taunt. Nice. You gain 14 experience, 35 meat. You got a gator stick. A vicious-looking sharpened branch with smaller sharp sticks stuck onto it on a crude leather hand grip. Nasty business. Where 0 out of 16. Okay. Huh. Okay. Huh. I was hoping there was more to it. Unfortunately, presumably for hammering out terrible gator metals. A whole rack of looking weapons. Grab one. Frogging fork. Gatormen sorcerers use these to gig frogs from a distance. If you don't know what that means to give a frog, don't look it up. Okay. Okay. Ducked in. Greet, human. Not eat. Greet. Thanks, I appreciate it. You seem a bit more relaxed than the rest of the gator folk. Yes, everyone crazy, don't know reason, not belong. Islam, where will you go? Don't know. Wander like a hobo. Hobo. What? Basically, someone who travels from place to place because they're looking for work or don't have anywhere specific to be. Yes, hobo gator. First thought: need weapon. Defend yourself. Ask about hobo code. Well, fine. If you don't want it, I won't continue to help you. I was trying to be nice. But nope. A dangling glob of revolting organic material. This is apparently where the Gatormen keep the billions upon billions of swarming bugs. Exterminate some of them. Oh, is this like an endless fight? Okay, this may. Oh. this is probably one of those infinite enemy things. Okay, yeah. Let's go to the crash site before going back to Caveman Village. To give it. And there's a grumpy looking pilot. Talk to her. Seems like you got a kind of problem here. Ha, you think? Yeah, 3 kinds of problems. If you don't count the headache, my plane just being stuck ass downward in the sump is the most obvious one. Anyway, I can help. My name's Horn, by the way. Rhonda Rasmussen? Hi. And yeah, if you got some time on your hands, you can beat you. I'm looking to be the first to fly a plane all around the swamp in one go. Nearly made it to, but first to fly nearly all the way around the swamp won't be making any news headlines. Now look at what I got. A plane half buried in the mud, tainted fuel, and even if I get those sorted out, there ain't enough for them. Consider your options. So I've got this shovel, so maybe if I... What's my mox? Oh, right. Oh. Mysticality is at 6. Mysticality. I need 1 more mysticality, I think. What? Will this help me get out? Ah. I'll be darned. It worked. I'd be darned. It did work. Let's throw this back on. You got your plane unstuck. I saw that was a hell of a trick. I gotta say, I'm duly impressed. Ah, shucks. She's still caked in mud and weeds and all, but I guess that comes with the Terry. In a real literal sense. Nothing a little elbow grease cannot correct, plus maybe a little regular aircraft grease. What's wrong with the fuel? Okay. Oh, I wanted to... Okay. Okay. Let's go to the quarry. Ow. No, thank you. I can't be asked to deal with a bunch of those things. Another one of those Gatorman campsites. Maybe the ones who kidnapped Charles came this way. Investigate. Gatorman's Fortress. You got... It's another Gatorman map, alright, and there's 4 more wrenches. 31, 32, 1, 63, 64, inch 1, 127, 28th 1, and 2, 55, and 56. Charles must carry one heck of a toolbox. The wrenches are laid out in the shape of an arrow pointing towards a nearby hill. From the top of the hill, you can see some sort of fort in the distance, apparently hammered together out of rusty scrap metal. That's got to be where the Gatorman took him location. You grab all the wrenches, Charles wrench said. Ah. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's do crush, pound, polish. Oh, she needs 3 centimeters. Oh, I get it. Pound? Okay, I think well, let's see. I want to befriend this. Befriended. This is sorted by the coolest rock you've ever met. Befriended. You hang out with the rock royale. It's amazing. You got stylish shell. Wow, it looks so cool. You could never be as cool as this slime. Reach inside. Shadow meat. Nice. I don't have enough. Okay. So, what I've got to do is... Okay. Okay, I see. Okay, so there's a... Okay. Quarrymatic. Okay, so let's think about this. So if I do crush, so 52 to this, so that was to 17, so 35. Okay, and that did 11. Okay, so maybe polish first. Okay. Ah, okay. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, I think I got, so I can't do polish. That's what will end it for me. Wait, what? Okay. Because this will take... Okay, let's do this. And I have no idea how that worked, but okay. Drive back to Rhonda, yes. Yes, I promise, Chiefs. Oh, come on. Okay. What's wrong with the fuel? When I landed, the fuel tank got full of swamp water, which I don't know how well versed you are in the chemistry of aircraft fuel, but nope, not good for it. Not good for it. So I siphoned the tank dry. I figured it wouldn't be that big to... I can get a can of backup fuel. Oh, let me guess, the water. That's full of water too. Ain't nothing so bad. Can that be? Technically, yeah, I just need to have the water distilled out of it. I don't have anything like that. Oh, oh. Will this work? The moonshine. Keep where I'm going. Can I distill the water in here? Distill the wood. Okay. Yep. Okay, now let's go back to crash site. Oh, nice. Okay. No Shinlola. If there was any in there, I think I got it out. Let's have a look. She opens the can, pours a little into a wine glass, rolls it around while peering closely. Well, look at that. No legs at all. Jeez, did I mess it up? No, that's a good thing. It means you got rid of all the water. Don't see any dirt in there either. Thanks. I guess you're all set then. Looks like it. Got my plane fuel, runway all sorted out. Thanks a ton. I couldn't have done it without you. You know, you could have a career in aviation if you ever decided to give up. What did you... I'd rather not attempt to explain it. Gotcha. I had jobs like that. Well, haven't gotten any meat on hand, but let me give you a spare flight hat. Neat. Yep. Woohoo! Yay! Bye-bye. Hey, let's go to the Monster Shack. Nah. Go away. I don't want to buy your things. Monster Shack. Can I not? Yep, hobo code is too... Inside you find not the decayed and crumbling tumble down shack strewn with ancient wreckage that you were perhaps expecting, but instead a maintained and fairly clean, toned down shack strewn with 12 to 14-year-old kids. What the? Hey, what are all you kids doing here in the middle of the swamp? Why shouldn't we be? Because, yeah, but this is where the monsters are. Of course I do. Gatorman? Oh, they don't... Okay. We're looking for what's real in the... Since you believe a monster squad, otherwise we can't... Okay, I'll join. Right, it'd be nice to have someone who could reach the top shelf of the old bolt case with scavenge. Is that it? I'm a member now? Yeah. We used to have a big ceremony where you had to repeat a vow and stuff, but it took too long and we're all busy with our research. Okay. Show salad. Baba Yagas. Oh. That was a mistake. Oh well. Got angry. Okay, so let's see. Oh, what's this? Well, I didn't know what I was getting into, so I'm talk to her. Actually, I'll have a look. Jeez. Okay. Barbara's hot. What is the sword like? The blade of your great aunt. Many moons ago, it was entrusted to my family. Now it's yours to reclaim for Gus. No thanks, I'm good for swords. This cattail is huge. It looks like a lion tail. Huh. You cautiously enter the spooky hut and discover it's actually really nice inside. A young woman with a rather twig-oriented hat greets you. Oh, hello, please come in. I don't get many visitors apart from the birds. I might be in the wrong place. Are you Barbara Yagura? Yeah. Pleasure. Come and got it. I was seeing the bird. Oh, this was a gift. It's too small for my birds, though. Oh, that's too bad. It's a real nice house, to be honest. I was expecting everything to be a lot more, you know, witchy. Oh, you've heard the old stories, huh? Those were about my granny. She was really into croning. Croning? Being a crone, you know, all about the old traditional magic stuff. She lived to be nearly 200 years old. When she passed, she left me this house and all her birds and so on. I see. Is that why you're here chasing a lit? Well, not exactly. I met a kid who into old stories, but he was afraid you might be the child-eating kind of witch, so he sent me and said, ah, that's adorable. I don't think I've ever eaten a child, but there's no telling what was in Granny's stews. I'm not sure if that was meant to be a joke or... Sure. Anyway, I'm supposed to take back a feather. I can't just give you one, though. Are you sure? Yeah, sorry, I have to give... Okay, what sort of chest? Well, there's a lot of work keeping this room clean. What with all the birds? I'm getting behind on my other chores, or you could fight me. Fight you? Granny trained all of these birds to be killers, but I haven't exactly been out looking for trouble like she used to be, so... Okay, tell me more about these chores. I need you to muck out the bird bath out front to pick the ripe cattails out of my cattail patch for me. Is there a third thing? Of course, but I'll tell you that after. Okay, I'll do the chores. I mean, I don't want a whole bunch of birds coming after me. Oh, and he's 6 sleeves. Oh, dear God. I actually don't know if I can do that. I mean, I probably... Sleaze... Jeez. What, didn't I have something Wasn't it... Was it sleaze and stench? Okay, yeah. Where did I see that? Right there. Equip. My stuff currently at. Stench is currently 7 and sleeves is 3. Phooey. Maybe I'll just fight her instead. If I can now. Okay, this may have been a massive mistake. Okay, this is going to take a while. Okay, yeah, this is actually a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. Okay, bleeding's going to actually hurt me a lot here. Okay. Okay, I need to see if I have something to cure bleeding. I don't have anything currently. Well, that's a big issue, I'd say. Leave me alone. I'm going to die from this, aren't I? Okay, let's throw this back on. Oh, what I want is this to recover health. Okay. I've been there. Let's go to Moss Rock. A flash of light cuts through the trees. The glare passes, and then you see it poking its head about the telescope. Why you fancied a telescope ever since you were a really young boy. You press your nose to the window of the telescope shop for hours until I still want a telescope. Well, if this isn't the Moss Man the kids were talking about, you've got a really unusual coincidence here. He doesn't exactly look fearsome, but if you look for a fight, it might be attacking. This is mean. That was actually just really uncivilized to me. Let's go here, then the treehouse. Leave it alone. Okay. Some vicious goo. Is that vicious or what was the other app? Junk mail. Do you need help? I absolutely need your help. Thank you. My name's Flimberg Paul. Flimberg? I moved back into my parents' old house because nobody would give me a lab space for my experience. It turned out turned out an assistant would also have been nice too. What are you trying to do? Improve myself. You know, better, faster, stronger, at least one of those. But I put the wrong settings in the console, and all that happened was I shrank. You can't just change the settings to the door. Yeah, I didn't think it through. Oh, okay. I can just like, no. Opening the door will depolarize the booth, and it will take months for the field emitters to recharge. Not to mention the fact that I have to collect all new supplies of genetic material, so there can only be open one sheet. You really didn't think. What should I do? You have to fix the settings on the oh, that doesn't seem like a good idea. Well, what should I set it to? Clearly, if I knew that, I wouldn't have put in the... Just make me better before you... Better than what? Better than a normal guy. I don't know. I spent too long thinking about how I could build the machine that I'll have time to think of why. I'll see what I can do. Is there, okay, nothing there. With the body lever? Wait, what? I can fly and I have the proportion strength of a fly scale to... What's not to love? Now what? Open the door. I can't wait to get all kinds of giant fly stuff. Well, before I go, I need a chest off here. Do I still have one of those? Oh, well, whatsoever. Flyman chest. Thanks, it's probably... I probably just don't want to know. I'm out of here. See you. Okay. Let's go back to Monster Shack, I guess. Oh geez, I have a lot to spend. Okay. Oh. Let's go here, then I'll go to the Gator Forest. Check it out. Bald cypress is so tough until that no surprise some fellow has chosen to make of it a tree home. Hello? Hey mister, why did you keep walking, huh? This here is Will's Hunter Treehouse. In the rules, ain't no grown-ups allowed. Who are you? Will Hunter, I said. What's up there? Oh, it ain't anything, I swear. You don't want to see it anyways. I do. You tell. I won't. Yes. Nah, you wouldn't want to see me anyways. Afraid the telescope's the property, same as my licorice. No, licorice. Wouldn't be called licorice because I ain't made of rice. Some call licorice because you lick it, but I'm saving mine. How long have you been up there with your... been sitting? Reckon it's been a few months, so okay, to wait a few months of licorice. Have you... Do I want to know? Okay, I need muscle or moxie. I'm currently at 6 muscle and 5 moxie. Okay, let's change my hat. I think that's what I can... Wait, no, this gives me a muscle. Yeah. Enough of this. It's time to clasp your robust limbs around the tree trunk of the wet, shedding cypress and begin shimmy. Hey now, this is a private tree house. Stop or I'll tan you till you can't stand up. Take the risk. I don't even know what that means. Well, there's no boy up in this tree house at all. Only the large and sagging features sunk into the tree's very trunk. Surely that can't be Will Young. Oh well, I reckon now tain't no keeping you from seeing my plight. I've been wicked, mister. What happened to you? Tain't much to tell. That can't possibly be true. The great tree size shitting scraps of bark that drift to the treehouse floor. Well, have you ever heard of a doctor? Do you know what that is? Yes, I know what a doctor is. Heck, what do you mean? Want to be some? I reckon most people you go on and ask, they tell me what. I've only ever met a doctor. Dr. Weiss lived on the same street as my stepaunt. 'Twas one morning he paid me 6 bites to paint his fence. And, well, I swear I was fixing to do, but I heard there was an interesting trout down the river. Are you asking me? Nah, I'm telling you. Don't ask Will Hunter how. All I know is doctors, they got all kind of powerful tools. Tweezers, hide charts, could have used anything. What lesson were you supposed to learn from this? I had to paint fences. If I say can you end this course? Well, that doctor told me I'd be a tree till I could make good by painting a bunch of fences all around town. Hard enough for me to do. I could do that for you, sure. Ooh, a plume of smoke. Take care of those, will you? So I need to find 3 fences. Let's go to plume of smoke. The frog bog. Keep going. Gosh, I keep finding new places. Let's go down here. Yeah, that's what I get for not rating it. Yeah, literally is a... What? Buddy? What? The frogs are talking. Speak. You could hear a throat. There was a frog in it. Maybe don't use that joke when hello, frogs? Talking frogs weren't on your list of pictures. Frogs are not human, right? I know that. Ancient statue, cave, God. Ancient quarry, ancient God. Okay, I need to go to that quarry. Quarry, that's how you said. We'll leave it alone for now. There's drive efficient. Excess gas use will be deducted from your paycheck management. This guy seems a bit, ribbit, then, but do you know anything about cars, ribbit? Your attitude says no, but your everything else, ribbit, live. 4 minutes. Wait. What did I just get? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Get around. Take that. Nice. Oh, wait. Did I go to that? Oh, yeah. That's all unlock. There we go. From the looks of the crust on these dishes, the food hasn't been very good even before it was spoiled. The tail is swarming with flies. This range doesn't even have a gas line connected to it. I guess you could warm something up to room temperature. Stop getting me junk mail. Is that literally it? It's a crude, but large statue of frog. Looks pretty old. Mess with it. Hey, don't touch that. Oh, that's right. I'm a human man, not a frog at all. I have reasons to believe that you're actually a frog in a man's body somehow. Well, it's my body now, and I'm keeping it. I don't need any dry skin like Walker coming in here and holy hop, you've got the missing eye. The big emerald? Yeah, I just noticed that it looks... Okay, absolutely. You don't want me to fix it? It's very important. It's an ancient idol of the frog god, and when the humans blasphemed against it by moving the eye, this particular human right here, I might add, that were cursed with the great croaking one's righteous fury. Oh, so that's why all the people here are in... Yes, so you guessed it. The old Freaky Friday routine. I don't know what that means. Forget about it. The point is humans did the crime, so now it's frog time to... And if I put the eye back... And I myself shouldn't have the frogs that people really want their bodies back. Well, some hop them. Excuse me. Look, take your inherent pro-human bias into account and consider the justice of the situation, okay? These people come rolling in here with their machines and stuff, tear up our land, spill oil and gasoline everywhere. Then they find an ancient religious icon, and the first thing they do is try to loot it. There aren't good people. Well, what should I do? Tell you what. Take the other eye out. What? I don't want to be... No, don't worry about it. It won't curse you. What it'll do is make the original curse permanent. No takes you back, no do-overs. That's justice, Tadpole. To what? You can keep the emerald. Heck, I'll make a necklace for you. You like necklaces? Well... Right, go ahead. Help yourself. This is real weight off my shoulders now. I've never... I should point out that this is one way to... Okay, you made the... Come here, give me those tools first. Oh, that's actually really good. This thumb jazz is harder than it looks. Still close enough for government work, as I say. Them being humans, of which I am officially now. Thanks a million. What are you going to do? Well, as soon as I get used to driving these, I guess I'm going to need, what do you call them, grubs? Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. No, I think it'll be right. We got this whole quarry right here and ready to go. I think we can shape this place up to become more ecologically responsible. Might even be more profitable way. All natural. Well, just be nice to the local frogs, okay? No worries, kid. I got what I wanted. No reason to be spiteful. In fact, that reminds me, there's something you could help me with, if you mind. What's that? It's basic unit of measurement for time. Geez, if humans don't use them, I've even got more to learn than I thought. No, I mean, what's the job? Oh, so that cave behind is filled with flies is a huge breeding ground for whatever reason. At first, that sounds like a great deal, but it turns out humans don't eat flies. Nope, no, we don't. It's a real bummer to find that out. Let me tell you, I used to love those things. Can't stand them. Bleh. Anyway, there's a huge pile of maggots in the back of the cave. If you clear out the flies out there and haul those maggots out of the bog, I'm sure the frogs would love to have just what's in it for me. Alright, fair point. Ho! Okay. Poison. Slap. Okay, flaps. 19x. Oh ho ho. I just want to let you know you're all frogs permanently. Sorry about that. Bought some delicious maggots. Good luck. Terrible. Gross. Well, you shouldn't have messed with stuff in the first place. Okay, let's go here now. Okay. Oh, right. That's why I wanted it. Nope. I need to actually go back. I totally forgot about that. Second box. Go there now. I totally forgot there was a confrontation thing in one of these. Well, I'm in it anyway. Is the diagonal hobo, although I suppose from your perspective he looks normal. Talk to him. Oh, sorry, I didn't think anyone was living here. I suppose I should stop being surprised by that. That's quite alright. I'm Pepper Ridge Dump. Come to my hum boat. Thanks, I'm Corm Edwards. Nice boxcar you've got here, apart from being a little steep. Oh, yes, well, I've grown accustomed to Harlan. Apart from when I tried to play my marbles. Your game must really be going down here. Yes, quite. Ask him questions. Well, my family is from old money, you see. How old? Old enough that it turned to dust. All that remains is a rambling old manor house that I can't afford to maintain, so I decided it would be splendid opportunities. Okay, another padlock. But I want to go back here. Because I think it was in the last one there was some or was it in the other one? Was it the Game Ran Village one? I remember there was one of these had like a bunch of people in it. Or a bunch of, I guess people is not the right term. This is what I'm looking for. The beasts are too enthralled by a strange obelisk to notice you. My burb. Okay, nice. Got that done. Gear stick, nasty pastry. Okay, swamp. Now let's go to this side. Oh. Looks a strange obelisk. Take him out of the fight. Let's just do this and get these two out of the way. Okay. Ooh, barely got out that one alive. Okay. Okay. Ooh, I'm a ghost. Woo. Fascinating. A long and knotty finger of eldritch energy. Okay, my guess is that actually leads. There's probably a puzzle there, but I can't be asked. Yeah. Oh, jeez. There's still a lot to explore here. Oh no. Nice. Well, the paddle. Card paddle. Take them. Oh, okay, I can use that outside. So I can use the coat hanger outside. Search. Okay. So let's see. Okay. G-Pops, where you get all that treasure is a cursed pirate toad stormed from the rules of Hassan. So eerie. Well, let's go back down here. Okay, maybe. So let's go to the old sunken railroad car now. Leave them alone. Oh. Okay, let's go to the fortress. For now. Let's see, character. Oh, wait. Ow. Burp. Okay, that's dead. Oh, poison. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Oh wow, I actually did that. Nice. Okay. So that probably would let me get past them, but eh. Yeah, fight them. can't believe I was one shot by that. Oh well. Let's try again. Okay, there we go. 4 damage. Well. Okay. Shh. Charles. Shh. They'll hear you. All right. Boy, am I glad to see you, kid. I thought I was a goner. You're the venturing type and all. Who would have... You know, only with an appropriate shape cape. Well, you'll have to get off there later. I think is the room down the other end of the hall. Okay, I'll be right back. See what's inside. Oh, is this where I would have come in? Okay. Nine, 11, 9, 18. Oh, shucks. Let's do 9 to that. Good one. Okay, and finish this guy off. Nice. Here we go. Okay. Hey, go away. Nice. 45. On down. Property private, scram. You don't know what kind of... Oh, wait. Oh, it's an altar. Weird pedestal. Touch it. I serious. Go away. No, I don't want to. Realign them. Yep. Ouch. Oh. Nice. Ugh. I'm warning you. Warning, kill you. You won the last time. That will do whatever that was. Okay? Yeah, I got very lucky there. Very, very lucky. You worse. I destroy you. Goliath, kill. Okay, you poke around in the middle mulch until you find something that... Ooh, okay, except blurry sizzles. Oh, but I wanted to fight it. You found okay? Yeah, it's... Oh yeah, I don't like the looks of that. I bet dollars to donuts that the artifact. It couldn't possibly be the key to the random Gator Man cage in the middle of nowhere, could it? Well, it might have some kind of key-related powers. Normally, I'd advise against using it, but I don't see any yet. Okay? The key shifts unpleasantly in your hand, buzzing and clicking through jerky slideshow shapes as though searching for a particular slice of a higher dimensional object that will fit in the lock. When it finally finds the right, when it jerks forward in your hand, twists and lock, you feel your hand feels numb. Thanks, Corin. Though, for sure, thought for sure my bacon was well and truly fried. Don't mention it, Charles. Just let's get the heck out of here. With no further cause to stick around apart from any... Let's go. Corin, you found the cursed artifact and brought Charles back home safely. I can't express how grateful I am. I don't know what we'd do without him. Thank you so much. Well, it wasn't nothing, but you know. Yeah, I bet. Don't forget to uncurse that thing. The key seems like it has the power to open any lock. That could be extremely useful. Would it really be that bad if... Well, I'm not going to drag you into the machine and force you, but yes, I don't actually know what would happen if you don't uncurse it, but I assume it would be pretty bad. Look, you uncurse other things, right? Yes? So go ahead and uncurse the... Okay, better safe than... Alright, but I want the... No, you can't make me. Oh well. Oh well. I'll uncurse it. The key jumps up in the roof of the Nolan 6. They're shaking the sound keys makes against the metal. The lights in the holster and flicker, then cut out. Wait. Only when the power is out does the key calm down, give you the most, or give up the most, or this part of itself to the machine and drop back down into your lap. Light returns. Fixed it. We have a spare light bulb under the cat. Uncurse key. The key's curse lingers in the machine. It is itself an arcane lock to be solved by only by... Okay. Fine. Oh. Okay. Let's move this safely. Okay. I'm this guy. I've assembled everyone just as you asked, Detective. The victim's wife and the two men who were present in the passenger car at the time. I confess the truth of this murder continues to elude me, but no doubt you are soon to align to us with great powers of deduction. Might inspect the body again. No, that wouldn't be fair to the other who haven't looked at it. I see. But I will tell you again what I know. At 11:13 a.m., the professor dropped dead in the chair after sitting down with his wife for a cup of tea. At the time, Miss and Mr. Andretti were the only other passengers in the car. Mr. Perry returned later. The rest I leave to you, Detective. I need a moment. Nicole Andre, interrogate. I've never even heard of this man. I know of Bergerworth College, of course. It's an excellent institution, but I didn't know he was a professor there. Now, come on. Let's not delay our journey further. I'm traveling with 19 suitcases of exotic rubber to make new and exciting wheels for a factory. Detective mode. You observe closely to see what you can deduce. Exotic rubber A, no doubt from the jungles of Almodovar, whose local brand of nicotine I smell on his collar. Of course, the rubber plants of Almodovar don't just yield material for bouncy tires, but an odorless poison, lethal when drunk in hot tea. But why would this man, albeit bet the murder of a stranger, aspects resumes on the table, the name printed, Martin Perry. You mean... A moment's privacy, police detective. I don't have anything to do with my husband's death and no reason to want him gone. He was a kind man and not a rich one. Everything he made, he spent on the roulette table. He owed over 700 of them. Oh, he spent on roulette tables. He owned 700. Got it. The largest collection in the world. We were traveling to your Linda to see the mail to give my husband keys, but that won't happen. Detective mode. You deduce that you should make some up. Sometimes the simplest answer. She says she has no reason to kill her husband, but the chemical stain on in her cuticles and her fingerprints on the window above, which she opened to dispose of the murder weapon, tell the tale more truly. But the nose reveals even more. Observe a zigzag pattern of the medial left below the nostrils, called Premple's Martin Perry or something. Wait, did it say Martin Perry back here? The young man is absent-mindedly but methodically disassembling and reassembling a fountain pen. It is as I said. Yes, the man was a professor of mine and yes, he gave me a C&D, but that's no reason to kill a man. Besides, at the time of his death, I was in the laboratory trying to figure out what all the bits and pieces of the perfect alibi wouldn't you agree? Detective mode. He's right. A mere C&D are no reason to kill one's professor, but is that the whole story? Observe how the boy tinkers with the fountain pen and train laboratory. He fancies himself a mechanic, but he won't get a foot in the door of that profession if his C&Ds stood for car duns. Nope. Car duns, really. Nobody would be able to hire him unless the professor awarded those ignorant grades died. In that event, every grade he had ever get would be void, and the seeing man could... Big bucks. What? Wait, what? Wasn't that right? Okay. I was poisoned. Huh. That's ring, isn't it? Look what rewards accrue to the powerful. Look, how the world... I must take my leave. Okay, well, that's what I was needing to do. Wait, what? Yeah. Wait, what? But didn't I just go through this whole hubbub? What? I'm confused. You're a fool. I gave the great powers of deduction and observation. I gave you the powers to bend the skin of the world and sniff up its insides. How dare you waste it? You really want to live with this power? You really want to live in the... Yes. You're a fool. I wouldn't sully that ring on the finger of a fool. Give it back. And curse you. Okay, then. So, did that curse effectively try to bribe you into destroying it? That's a little disconcerting. You look at the key that hard the shadowy magic, it shimmers in light upgrade. You check your fingers and pockets, no mysterious dollar ring. You are reminded of great figures of history who wield and chose to give it up. You can't think of anyone specific, but the concept is... Who's that famous guy who gave up that power? But my dad never eats more than he needs to buff. I don't remember where I read, but the rumor that any bullion had access to a tank but chose not to use it. No need. Interesting. Okay. Get some sleep. Okay. Safe in October 20th, 1902. This, or Margaret, other. Dear Diary. Yesterday our dog Daisy died. Papa said it was bound to happen because she was older than me, which isn't old for a kid, but it's really old for a dog. He said, we'll get new dogs soon, but I was sad anyway. Some birthday. At school today, the teacher asked what we want to be when we grow up. I said, I'll be God, because then I can make sure all dogs live a long time. Everyone laughed, and that jerk Billy Gripsley said, a girl can't be God. So I said, I'll be president instead, because that's nearly as good. He said, a girl can't be... Well, I'll show him. I'm going to make all kinds of laws about being nice to dogs. And I'll make being a jerk illegal too, so Billy goes to jail and can't eat nothing but bread and water forever. So there. Okay. Poindexter, you're insufferable being counter. See what he wants. What is it, Terrence? Madame, I merely need your signature on these budget revisions. With this, the remainder of our funds currently allocated to maintenance will be directed to your shadowy presidential campaign and your other projects. That sounds a bit too obvious. Rest assured, I'm only sparing you the details, which you made quite clear to me that you find intolerably boring. The transcripts will be meticulously obscured through the shell corporations, cut off offshore accounts, and the like. All right, good. You better not be skimming more off the top than I'm willing. Certainly not, Madame. Comptroller, sign the documents. It's time to record the announcement of your candidacy for Shadow President. Do it. Alright, attention PMs. Oh geez, don't call them all PMs, man. Please try to tell it in tone generally. Alright. Time travel makes my guts itch. This guy is a yokel even by the standards. Time to grease the wheels. Mayor Burby, yes, who are you? I'm here to speak with you about the Crystal Dream Valley Dam project. I want you to make the dam bigger, much bigger, and much more power. Here's some revised plans. A dam this large would flood the valley and displace hundreds of people, and besides, the dam, as planned, will provide perfectly adequate amount of power. Why would we? How about a What? I don't even know who you are. You want me to agree? Specifically, for your chance to shake hands with the handle of the large briefcase filled with meat. Well, yes, no. Okay. Good. It's like politics in real life. The desk was carved from a single block of tedium, the raw elemental form of boring work. The sheep in your office. What the hell? It turns out a lot of the president's time is spent on ceremonial bullcrap that nobody actually hears about. Case in point, pardoning the Thanksgiving turkey. None of your aides know what the turkey looks like, apparently. Bah, pardon the damn thing anyway. Your desk covered in policy documents, both benevolent and malign. There's a note about going back in time and making the... Gotta get onto... Your ridiculous court wizard isn't taking the situation... Make clear to her what is required. Give me a progress report on the SIT thing. Have you taken care of the problem yet? Oh, it's so dreary and unfestive there. All that math and sciences isn't holly or jolly. Screw your damn theme. Your entire job is dealing with magical issues. I won't have that do-gooding interloper messing around in the library. There's too much at stake. Get it dealt with, or I'm giving Creambo's federal holiday status to the frigging groundhog. You wouldn't. Oh no. Some dumb jock kid you have to give a presidential fit. Get over it. Hi. Brilliant. Alright, by the power invested in me as the Shadow President, here's an reward for being able to climb the rope faster. Thanks to I get whatever, I'm out of here. This must deal with him. President Strong, make rich. Yes, I know, and yes, you don't have to remind me of the terms of our two-word agreement. You're keeping your people mean and hungry? Yes, warriors mean, warriors hungry, good fighters. That's good. You're mice in the hole of this stinky mud hole. If I need to use forces, so you better stay on top of things if you want your make rich. Keep everyone worshipping at the Gator Shrine too. But for God's sake, don't mess with the stuff in the basement. If you screw anything up down there, I will turn you into a Ozgop. Gulp, I get good. Duty calls, get it over with. More damn paperwork. How come nobody told me being president is all about talking to? Sorry, ma'am, but the unwashed masses gotta be kept in line while we amass power. Yeah, fine. I had probably signed the order declaring July 12th National Bread and Circus. Circuses also doesn't get a complimentary and free turn to years. Ma'am, I ain't sure. Who cares? Let Coolidge deal with it. What's he even for anyway? This storm out. What the heck? Okay. Hellstrom, what does he want? Find out. Let's hear your report. Everything's fine and dandy, ma'am. I don't rightly understand what the shadow energy stuff is exactly or what you want, so golden much of it. But the converters are spraying it out. Slicker, grease, mice, out. What? With plenty of slag left over to press into those weird monsters you like. Finally, some good news. So you'll meet the pressure. Yep, though we'll need to expand the oil drilling operations some more. Need you to sign the permit so we can expand into lots. Sure, whatever. My family farm is... Well, ma'am, if you're wanting your weird black... Oh, fine, sorry, Grandpa. Enough. What? My head hurts. What the hell just happened? Okay, we got a sickle from a sick... Wait. We got a signal from a sickle. You know the farming tool thing? It's over in Gray County somewhere. Mostly nothing but farms over there. But there's a store that's been open since. For the owner's name is Jesper. He knows Murray. He'll probably help you out. Here's the map. In lieu of a map, just place mat from a restaurant in Gray County. Jesper's feed and tech. God. Character? Okay. I just want to continue. Gray County. Chapter 5. You know what? I'm curious. How many chapters does this game have? How many chapters does Shadows over Loathing have? Oh, okay, there's 6 chapters, so I've got 2 left. This one and another one, I mean. Well, who knew Ford even made a Model T limousine? This old man is knowing intently with some kind of clockwork thing, and we should talk to him. Excuse me. He looks at you with a squint as someone who isn't used to focusing on it. Can I ask? I don't get a lot of conversation practice, but last I knew, I was standard to lead off with. Oh, sorry. Wendelin Lugiti. What's your question here? Let me think. Oh, it's just a little thing I've been keeping nothing on account of it being broken. Typically, what's make such a thing interesting, but I need a replacement part, and there ain't much getting. What kind of mainspring? Not usually a problem, but I need a counterclockwise one. Maybe I can find one. Kind of rare. But if you manage, I used to buy parts off the doll maker named Gilmore, but that rat Hellstrom bought out his mortgage and foreclosed on it. Ran the fella out without even even by your leave. At least I assume that's what happened. No idea where he went. House is still there, but it's really spooky. Spooky what? Okay. What kind of fare are you looking for? I'm desperately thirsty, but I need a specific glass of milk. Charming young man named Milkman Stan used to deliver the best milk, but he vanished mysteriously. The last anyone saw him was making a deal delivery to Drexel Place. Could you find him for me? Wait, please. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I don't have enough Hopo code. Okay, so maybe I actually need to do these first. Well, Gabby heard a place to see a witching well. Do you mean wishing well? No different. Gabby friend dropped her handbag into it and returned back containing fire and screams. What? The. That's actually kind of funny. Nature's bounty is being violently extracted by this monstrous machine. Let's see what's inside. More junk mail. The pages. Dorothy keeps getting me socks with holes on them. She can't possibly be trying to humiliate me, but it's too far consistent to be ran chance. Huh. An old plug shears laying against this tree? What the heck is that? Okay. The Bel Grande bomb-proof shelter, and it's a Sears combination lock. Okay. Huh, that was very weird, if you ask me. But what can you do? Go inside. 9 reps, you can do it. In animated doll doing a workout routine, I'm sure it's just fine, nothing to worry about. XP, nice. It is violin is too loud for me to relax at night, but if she screws, I wonder if I can find her smaller. Huh? Is it in here? Okay. Must correct Velma's mechanism so she'll squeeze the toothpaste from the end of the tube instead of the middle. I'm losing a fortune in wasted paste. Okay. Okay, what's my Moxie at? It's 5 currently. Is there something for Moxie here? Oh, wait, ah, dang it, I didn't want to put that on. Okay, do I have any potions? Or more Moxie? Okay, let's change this to... Well, I had a Moxie thing here, I think. I'll trust her. Oh. That's kind of worthless if you ask me. Okay, this. Okay. Let's see. Oh, leaf from a diary is nestled among the dirty laundry. Something's defective with Ruth. She's doing twice as much of everything as she ought to be. I must have gotten her gear rotations wrong. Oh. Battery and a match. Ow. I'm stuck in a rut. Every day is the same routine. Eat breakfast, get dressed, brush my teeth, exercise, work on my novel, go to bed over and over. Always the same. I thought the dolls would help, but they only made things worse. I feel I might go crazy. In fact, that sounds like a pretty good idea. I think I'll start right now. Huh? Huh. I mean, I know I got what I probably need, but I just want to be thorough. Flush. Newfangled toilet. Okay. I don't feel well. I think Gladys put something in my coffee, not just eggs like she always does accidentally. I believe this was personal. Perhaps I shouldn't have based their mech. Grace, I wonder where she went, huh? Okay. Let's go to the feast store. Huh. Okay. I did. Well, thanks, God. See, as you pretty much, I'll let you in this, or pretty much all of us around here got a thing or two. Well, if that was Scar. Okay, let's go here. Oh. I have made a mistake. What? But okay. This vaguely house-shaped thing that is very hard to look at. This mize is too complicated. Okay. The hell was someone talk to him? I'm Cornelius, pleased to meet you. What are you? Corn is what I'm up to, friend. Up to my neck in it. There's a lot of that around, yeah. Sure, and let me tell you, I couldn't be happy. When you're a hobo, your food options are a bit scarce, you know? But you can do anything with corn. Muffins, fritters, bread, pudding. Oh, wait. Mike Breman, the cream corn man. The shirt doesn't roll off the tongue the way it used to. You're selling cream corn out of an ice cream truck? Yeah, well, if I had ice cream, I could sell you some ice cream if I had some. Okay. No, kitty cat, come back. Milk for sale? So I'm Milkman. Talk to him. Are you the... Sorry, yes, Malcolmston. How do you end up in here? I don't want to talk about it. Why so glum? None of the others will listen to me complain anymore. For starters, it's extremely boring here, and I don't have anything to read except my son. Oh yeah, that sounds pretty bad. Let me tell you, after a couple of times, the twisting at the end of the road loses its throat. What? I guess not. I'm allergic to corn. If I eat even a single kernel, my face swells up like fog on a bicycle pump. Oh geez, that... Then what? Just leaves and husk. Oh god. That was a lot. Now. Okay, let's go here. Thanks. Did you cop a gander at the sweet breeze out front? Oh god, my back hurts. Oh. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay, I shouldn't go sticking my hand down there while I can't see. But that could have ended up. Oh, maybe. So, wait, what's the main quest? Find Jasper. Close. I just want to finish this game. What's it? Is that a riddle? Okay, yeah. Doesn't seem like I'll finish it now, just because I'm tired. Okay, so let's check. Okay, yeah. I think I'm going to call it for now and